Welcome to the Amp Up Your Communities with OrchestraCMS recorded webinar. OrchestraCMS is the only enterprise web content management system built natively on the Salesforce platform. Being native to the platform means that Orchestra can leverage the Salesforce security model, data, apps, and processes with no incremental cost for infrastructure or configuring integration. Together, Orchestra and Salesforce create a powerful end-to-end business platform that enables companies to integrate their digital strategies with business data and applications. From this platform, companies can deliver branded, personalized, social, web and mobile experiences across all their digital channels. OrchestraCMS amps up Salesforce communities in 3 key ways. The first is that with OrchestraCMS, you can target content to community members based on user profile attributes and preferences to deliver dynamic, personalized experiences. The second is that with OrchestraCMS, it's the business and marketing users that create pages and content. No web development expertise or coding is required. And finally, with OrchestraCMS, companies can create completely custom, mobile responsive user interfaces and extend their corporate brand experience into their customer, partner, and employee communities. For this demonstration, we'll be looking at the employee community of a fictitious multinational retailer called Hammond's. Both Hammond's commercial website and their employee community are powered entirely by Orchestra using out-of-the-box functionality. Right now, we're looking at the Hammond's commercial website, and as I transition into the employee community, you'll notice that not only the branding, but the look and the feel and the navigation transitions into the employee community, which helps ensure adoption. On the employee community homepage, a fresh stream of relevant content is delivered to employees based on their job function and location. For this demonstration, we're going to follow the life cycle of a piece of content from creation, review, and approval right through to publishing it on the live employee community site. During the approval process, this new content item will be tagged so that it dynamically appears within the Hammond's News section of this homepage. We will also target this new content item to a relevant group of employees. Now I'm going to access OrchestraCMS from the Salesforce platform. Being native to the platform means that you can access OrchestraCMS from the Salesforce app drop-down menu. I am now within OrchestraCMS as a user called Olivia. Olivia is a content contributor and as such has a restricted set of permissions. Olivia has the ability to create only certain types of content. She does not have the ability to publish content directly to the live site. I am now in the content repository within OrchestraCMS, which is a central area where all the content items are stored for the employee community. Olivia has been working on a news article called Coach at Hammond's, which is announcing the launch of the Coach line of women's purses and accessories at the Hammond's locations. So I've accessed this new article from the content repository, and I can now, as Olivia, finish editing this article. So if I need to, I can use the rich text editor, and I can bold or underline certain items. I can edit the text, edit the article summary. I can even embed images into the article itself. Pressing select here brings me to the OrchestraCMS Media Library, which is an area where I can store images, files, and documents that I may want to use within the creation of my content. So I'm going to add a purse image. I'm also going to add a different, larger image for the more detailed view of this new article. As a content contributor, again, Olivia does not have the ability to publish this new article directly to the site, and as such, she needs to send it for approval. Sending this content element for approval utilizes the Salesforce publishing approval workflow process. Now a notification has been sent to the approver, which in this case is Carmen. Carmen will receive that notification and be able to review, approve, and publish this new content item onto the employee community homepage. So now I'll log in as Carmen. Again, I'll access OrchestraCMS from the Salesforce app drop-down menu. As a full Orchestra CMS administrator, Carmen has additional functionality available to her, including the ability to create new pages within Orchestra. I'm going to access the Tasks area, which displays a list of tasks assigned to the logged in user. In this case, a task assigned to Carmen is to review and approve this new news article, Coach at Hammond's, which has been submitted by Olivia. Clicking on that notification takes me into the edit view of this content item. So I can continue to edit the article if necessary, but if I want to preview it to see how it's going to display on the live site, I can use the preview button. This is a powerful feature within Orchestra that allows you to preview content and pages before publishing to the live site. So it eliminates the need for a sandbox or a staging environment. Back into the edit view now, I'm going to do a few things to this content item. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tag it with a content category. The reason I'm going to do this is because tagging the content item with a particular category will ensure that it dynamically displays in that Hammond's News section of the employee community homepage. So I'm going to go to my action menu and access my list of taxonomies or content categories. And I'm going to tag this particular item with the category of Hammond's News, again, so that it dynamically displays in the Hammond's News section of the employee community homepage. The second thing I'm going to do to this content item is target it so that it can only be viewed by a relevant group of employees. This particular news article is about a line of women's handbags and accessories, so it's only relevant to people that work in women's fashion within Hammond's. So I'm going to go into the properties of this content item and I'm going to target it. Targeting utilizes Salesforce user profile attributes. You can create 100 different groups of targets, and each target group can go down 20 levels. So I'm actually going to use a predefined target. This target actually is 2 levels. So I'm targeting this content to Hammond's employees that work within their North American store locations, and also those employees that work in women's fashion. Anyone that does not meet the criteria that I've set with this target will not see this content element. So again, I'm helping to ensure a dynamic, personalized experience of that employee community homepage. Now that I have tagged this content item so that it dynamically appears on the homepage, and I've targeted it so that it'll only be viewed by the relevant employees, I'm going to do one final thing, and that is to Chatter enable it. This actually attaches a Chatter feed to the content item itself and allows users to collaborate and have a conversation about this new article. I can also control which elements of Chatter are going to be enabled. So if I only want users to be able to post and comment, I can restrict the other features of Chatter and only enable what functionality I want to give. Now that I have tagged the item, I have targeted, I have Chatter enabled it, it's now time to approve it. So over on the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see an action or approval panel. So this is where I can approve or reject the content item. This panel will also keep an audit trail. So as this content is either rejected or approved, it'll keep an audit trail or a history of the life cycle of this content item. Approving this item now will send it to the live site on the employee community homepage. So pressing approve now and then going and accessing the site as a user called Carmen. So Carmen is not a member of the women's fashion department, and as such, when I access the employee community homepage and I look in the Hammond's News section, I don't see that new Coach at Hammond's article. That's the targeting taking effect and ensuring that each user has a dynamic, personalized experience of the homepage. Now I'm going to access the employee community homepage as Olivia. Olivia, and I'm going to refresh the page here, Olivia is a member of Women's Fashion Department, and she also works within the Dallas store at Hammond, so she is part of that North American group of employees. And as such, when I reload or refresh the employee community homepage, under the Hammond's News sections, you see that new article, Coach at Hammond. If I click through on that article, I'm then taken into the detailed view where I see more text, I see the larger image, and you can also see the Chatter feed. So again, employees can now have a conversation about this new content item. The Hammond's commercial website and employee community are fully mobile responsive, as are all sites powered by OrchestraCMS. So if I go back to my home page here, and I will shrink my screen so that it simulates it being accessed by a mobile device, you can see that the site is fully responsive, including a mobile menu. OrchestraCMS is also fully compatible with Salesforce One. So if I start a new tab here and access Salesforce One, what we've done for this particular employee community is taken a vacation request form and turned that into a Salesforce One app. So if I access my Salesforce One app menu, you can see vacation request here. The employees can now access this vacation request and complete it. And send it for approval. Now the Salesforce workflow process kicks in and will take this vacation request and route it to the employee's manager for approval. To summarize what we've seen in this webinar, your key takeaways are that with OrchestraCMS, you can run your website, intranet, and communities from your Salesforce platform. With Orchestra, you can author, approve, and publish content without web development expertise and without coding. Orchestra enables you to target content to deliver dynamic, personalized experiences. And Orchestra also enables you to create completely custom, branded, and mobile responsive user interfaces. For more information on OrchestraCMS, please send us an email, check us out on our website, follow us on Twitter, or connect with us on LinkedIn. Thank you.